So today we're going to dive into a really fascinating concept in machine learning called ensemble learning. It's this powerful idea that basically takes a page from our own book, from human society, to make algorithms way, way smarter. But first, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me ask you something. Can a big group of people, a crowd, actually be smarter than one single highly trained expert? Just hang on to that thought, because it is literally the key to understanding everything we're about to talk about. Okay, so to really get our heads around this, we're not going to start with computers. Nope, we're going to start with people, and this concept known as the wisdom of crowds. So picture this. You've got this giant jar of jelly beans, right? And you ask 100 people to guess how many are in there. Now look, most of them are going to be way off. Some will guess too high, some too low. But here's where the magic happens. If you take the average of all those guesses, it's often shockingly close to the real number. Why? Well, because all those individual mistakes, the wild overestimates and the crazy underestimates, they all just kind of cancel each other out, leaving you with something pretty close to the truth. Okay, that's a fun thought experiment, but how does a jar of jelly beans have anything to do with artificial intelligence? Well, that's the perfect lead-in to our next section, how algorithms learn together. All right, this is it. This is the big idea. Ensemble learning is basically the wisdom of crowds, but for algorithms. Instead of banking everything on one single superstar model to get everything right, we build a whole team of models and let them put their heads together. And here's the really clever bit. The individual models, they don't have to be geniuses. In fact, we call them weak learners, which just means they only have to be slightly better than a random guess. But, and this is the kicker, when you combine them in just the right way, their collective brainpower creates one incredibly accurate, strong learner. Of course, you can't just, throw a bunch of algorithms into a virtual room and hope for the best. There are actual strategies for building these algorithmic teams. So let's check out 3 of the most popular ways they team up. First up, we've got bagging. Think of it like this. You give the same tough problem to several different teams, and they work on it completely independently. The catch? Each team only gets to see a random piece of the overall puzzle, a random sample of the data. They work in parallel, they don't talk to each other, and then at the end, we just take a vote. The most popular answer wins. The famous random forest algorithm is a perfect example of this in action. Next is boosting, and this is totally different. It's not parallel, it's sequential. It's kind of like an assembly line of experts. First, you train one model. Then you look very closely at where it messed up. Then you train a second model, but you tell it, hey, your main job is to focus on the mistakes the first guy made. Each new model in the line is a specialist at fixing the errors of the one that came before it. And finally, there's stacking. You can think of this one as hiring a really smart project manager. You've got this diverse team of specialists, all different kinds of models, and this manager, this meta model, its whole job is to learn which specialist is the most reliable for different parts of the problem. It figures out how to weigh their opinions to get the absolute best final result. Okay, so we've got bagging, boosting, stacking. That sounds like a lot of work, right? So why bother? Why go to all this trouble? Let's dive in and see why this teamwork really, really makes a difference. This right here, this is the heart of it. Any single model, I don't care how sophisticated it is going to have blind spots. It's going to have its own biases and sensitivities. But in an ensemble, the whole point is to pick models that are different. They make different kinds of mistakes. So where one model is weak, another is strong. They cover for each other. And all those individual errors, they just kind of wash out in the average, reducing the overall error. And the result of all this is a system that's just way more powerful. You get a huge boost in accuracy. The models are also way less likely to overfit, which, is when they just memorize the training data instead of actually learning from it. The final prediction is more robust. It can handle noisy data and outliers better. And you get this amazing flexibility to mix and match totally different kinds of algorithms into one powerhouse model. Now, I know this all sounds pretty incredible, like a silver bullet for machine learning, but it's not magic. Ensembles have their limits, and it's super important to understand when the crowd can actually get it wrong. Okay, if you remember one thing from this, let it be this. The secret ingredient, the absolute non-negotiable, is diversity. The whole system falls apart if the models aren't different. If they all think the same way and make the exact same mistakes, if they're all just echoes of each other, then the crowd has zero wisdom. You don't get a smarter answer, you just get a louder, more confident, wrong answer. And that brings us right to how these things can fail. The number one killer is what we call correlated errors, when every model trips over the same stone. On a more practical note, these things can be expensive. I mean, they take a ton of computing power to train and run so many models. And finally, there's the black box problem. Because they're so complex, it can be almost impossible to look inside and figure out exactly why a certain prediction was made.
But hey, despite those limitations, when you use them right, ensemble methods are absolute game changers. So let's wrap this up by looking at where you can find these algorithmic teams working out there in the real world.
You probably interact with these every single day without even realizing it. You know that system that protects your credit card from fraud? That's probably a random forest, an ensemble. The models helping doctors predict disease risk? Yep, often boosted ensembles. And that recommendation engine on your favorite shopping site that knows exactly what you want to buy next? You guessed it. That's almost certainly a blend of different models all working together. And that really brings us full circle. Truth and reliability emerge from the synthesis of many voices, provided those voices are not mere echoes of each other. That is such a profound lesson, and it goes way beyond just machine learning, right? It's about how we solve any complex problem. The key always is making sure you're listening to different voices, not just an echo chamber. Thanks for tuning in.